Hi OTC Fit Life foodies, it's Terry. Today we have an olive oil cake. It's going to be a light dessert. I'm fixing dinner for family tonight, and it's a lasagna and then my homemade bread that I put some rosemary in. And I want to have a nice simple light dessert, so I'm going to do this olive oil cake that's completely Italian influenced, and I have some berries and mascarpone I'm going to serve on the side. So this is really a great basic cake. So you can really fix it up and do different things with it. If you want to add an orange flavor to it, you could do that. You could also do lemon and poppy seed and then cover it with a glaze. It really doesn't matter, it's up to you, but this is really just a good basic recipe. All right, so I've got 2 bowls here. My first larger bowl, I'm going to add my 3 eggs, and these have been at room temperature. It's important that whenever you bake, unless it specifies cold, that your ingredients be at room temperature. So 3 large eggs. Next I have 3/4 cup of white sugar, granulated sugar. This is going in here. All right, I'm gonna beat this at high speed for about 30 seconds, so bear with the noise. You can see it's getting nice and thick and pale, which is what we're looking for. All right, so next I'm going to take my extra virgin olive oil. This is good quality. Great value is good, but if you're gonna be baking with something or you're gonna be tasting the flavor of the olive oil, you wanna make sure you have a good quality olive oil. So this is 1/2 cup, and we're gonna pour it in slowly while we're beating the eggs. We wanna incorporate into the eggs. And our egg mixture, you can see it's becoming quite thick. It's almost like we're making a mayonnaise base, just because we're whisking that oil in slowly, we're incorporating it into the egg mixture. All right, we want to make sure this is mixed in completely. All right, next I have a 1/2 cup of whole milk that I'm going to be adding into this. And you don't have to pour this in slowly like you did with the other. All right, then I'm gonna add about a good teaspoon of vanilla. Now you could add lemon flavor extract to it, or orange, or even almond. It really, like I said, it's your cake. As long as you have the basic down, then you can, fix the flavor the way you want to. Almond, of course, would be very good. Now I'm going to take 2 lemons here, and I'm just going to zest them. I want to throw that zest in there. Remember, make sure you stay on the top of the peel. You don't want to get the white pith because that's very bitter. That a quick stir. All right, so next we have to mix our dry ingredients. So I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And salt and the baking powder are going to be my leavening ingredients. All right, so we're going to give this a stir, incorporate it together. And then we're going to add it into our mixture here. Now next we're going to pour this into our prepared pan. So I have a 9-inch cake pan. This is a quality or restaurant quality cake pan. It's one my parents had at the restaurant, but I like it because it's got the really straight sides. You don't have them like going outward. It's just a really nice, pretty straight edge there. And you want to make sure it's greased well. And then I've taken parchment paper and I've cut it to the size of the pan. Place that on top of the pan that I sprayed in there, and then spray it again. So this is going to keep it from sticking. All right, so we're just going to make sure that it's nice and level, get all the air bubbles out, which is something we want to do. Just going to tap it and bring it to the surface. And then we're going to bake it in our oven at 350 degrees for about 30-35 minutes until toothpick inserted in the center comes out nice and clean. So check back and I'll show you the final presentation and what it looks like with our berries.